Hello, 6th grade team. This is your special education visual content specialist for grades 6 through 8 social studies. And today we're going to be looking at how we can use digital resources in order to support our students' access of rigorous content and help them build prior knowledge. This video is aligned to Unit 3 of the Grade 6 Passport to Social Studies curriculum. In this video, we will be using SDI and digital resources in order to allow the instructor to engage and provide access to learners, uphold student IEP goals aligned to reading and writing, and support the building of prior knowledge in order to access rigorous content in the least restrictive environment. Upon use of these resources, your students will be able to develop prior knowledge of religions and belief systems before further engaging in rigorous content. One of the best digital resources to use prior to introducing a topic, especially an abstract one or one that could be abstract to a student, such as religion or religious beliefs, is called BrainPOP, and BrainPOP is an animated educational site for students in grades K through 12. This is a tool that is essential for engagement across various subjects such as science, math, history, ELA, and many more. The site hosts thousands of educational movies along with related materials in order to allow both students and teachers to actively engage in the learning process. This resource not only allows both student and teachers to interact in the learning process, but it also supports visual engagement. As we all know, our students require different modalities to access rigorous content, and the visual modality is usually one that is highly engaging for students. This is a tool that supports the refinement of language skills for both SWD and L students. This tool reinforces comprehension skills through the various movie-aligned activities, and through these activities, instructors can monitor progress and assess students' comprehension in real time. Regardless of vocabulary or literacy limitations, this resource provides an entry point for any student. In the Grade 6 curriculum of Passport to Social Studies, Unit 3 is titled Religions and Belief Systems. The very first lesson in that unit has an objective that requires students to examine various religious objects and consider what is known versus what possible misconceptions are held about world religions. Prior to engaging in this content, especially when introducing a topic, it always is highly beneficial to start building background knowledge with the students so that they are more comfortable and more engaged as you go and dive deeper into the unit. In BrainPOP, there is a great video titled Religion, and if you are using the resource Pear Deck while you teach virtually or while you're in the blended model or teaching in person as well, you can always add the link to the BrainPOP video on the bottom, and students will be able to access it and interact directly with it on their end. But as I was saying, in BrainPOP there is a video called Religion, and in that video, students are allowed to explore different religions and the basis for these religions, and this really can help a student understand the various religions that exist prior to diving deeper into these religions further down in the unit. After watching this video, I always recommend the students watch it the first time if they're taking notes, and then watch it a second time and then take notes. Um, there are vocabulary words that you can provide, and the video does a really good job of highlighting these words as well as explain the meaning behind them. If you wish to assess your students, there is a quiz option as well as a graphic organizer or worksheet option. Like I said, BrainPOP is a very interactive and engaging website. They also have games that students can play in order for you to be able to assess their knowledge or comprehension on the topic. Here, there is an example of a graphic organizer that is available for you to use with your students. It is a rendition of the 5 W's. In BrainPOP, it's called a 4W and an H. Students are able to annotate using guiding questions. Again, allow the students to watch the video more than once. And a really cool feature that I want to highlight about BrainPOP, when watching a video or when showing a video to the students, you as the instructor are able to click on this little settings button right here, and you can slow down the speed of the speech in the video in order to allow students to process what the video is saying at their own pace. And of course, you can always pause and play the video as you see fit. Now back to this organizer. This is a guided question organizer. It goes through the who, when, where, and what, as well as how of the religions that are introduced in the video. And the religions that are introduced in the video are aligned to the religions that this unit explores altogether. So, BrainPOP is a great tool whether you're using it in a blended model, in a remote model, or in-person model. It is a great tool for learning stations, which is also a great way to differentiate, where you have one station where you're working with students on a text, for example, and you're diving into the text. And then while you do that, students are in a different station, or your other group of students is at a different station, exploring using this tool, BrainPOP. This tool allows students to visually process information that will add to their prior knowledge. This is a universal tool that provides students access with rigorous content. It also promotes active and purposeful engagement with the content.